I did not wake up one day and know I was depressed. Nothing in my life collapsed. There was no single event I could point to. I was still showing up, still functioning, still doing what needed to be done. That is why it took so long to realize something was wrong. The tiredness came first, not the kind sleep fixes, the kind that sits in your bones and makes everything feel heavy. I would wake up already exhausted, and I could not explain why. I kept telling myself this was normal, that everyone feels like this sometimes. So I pushed through it and kept going. Slowly things started losing meaning. Music did not move me anymore. Conversations felt empty. Moments that should have mattered passed without feeling anything at all. I was present, but not really there. At night, my mind would not rest. I was not crying. I was not breaking down. I was just thinking endlessly, wondering why I felt this way, wondering why I could not explain it, wondering what was wrong with me. Then came the guilt, telling myself I had no reason to feel this way, telling myself others had it worse, telling myself to be grateful and quiet, so I stayed quiet. I became the one who listens, the one who holds it together, the one who never complains. People thought I was strong. They did not see how tired I was from pretending. Everything started feeling like effort, choosing what to eat, responding to messages, getting out of bed, but I was still functioning, and that made it easier for everyone, including me, to ignore what was happening. The hardest part was not sadness, it was numbness. Nothing hurt deeply anymore. Nothing made me happy either. Everything felt flat. That emptiness scared me more than pain ever did. I started pulling away without meaning to, not cutting people off, just fading, taking longer to reply, canceling plans, choosing isolation because it felt safer than explaining something I did not understand myself. From the outside, it looked like I was busy. Inside, I was barely holding on. There was a night when everything felt especially heavy. I sat alone in the dark and felt completely disconnected from my own life. That was when I realized how far gone I was. I had been disappearing quietly for a long time. I was not thinking about dying, but I was not choosing to live either. I just wanted the weight to stop. This is what silent depression does. It does not shout. It drains you slowly until you feel empty. I did not ask for help because I did not want to be a burden, because I did not have the words, because I was afraid of being misunderstood. So I carried it alone, and carrying it alone almost destroyed me. What changed was not a big moment. It was something small. Being noticed. Noticed in a way that did not demand explanations. That was the first time I felt seen. Healing did not feel powerful. It felt slow and uncomfortable. Some days I felt like I was failing. Some days I felt like nothing was changing, but something was different. I was not alone with my thoughts anymore. I learned to stop running from what I felt, to rest without guilt, to accept that surviving some days was enough. Living with silent depression taught me things I wish I never had to learn, that being strong all the time is exhausting, that silence is not strength, that asking for help is not weakness. If you are listening to this and it feels familiar, if you have been carrying everything quietly, if you feel invisible in your own life, you are not broken, you are not weak, you are not alone. You have been surviving something invisible, and surviving is where healing begins. If you are still here, that matters more than you know.